Growing up in Texas, kolaches were in every donut shop, no questions asked. So I thought everybody knew about them until I walked into a donut shop in Arizona asking for one. They looked at me like I made the word up. I was shocked. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make Texas-style sausage kolaches from scratch. And if you're short on time, I got a shortcut that still hits the spot. That way you can have these no matter where you live. First things first, let's make our dough into a bowl of a stand mixture. Everything goes. And like I say every week, guys, if you don't have a stand mixture when making dough, you gotta get one. It's gonna make your life that much easier. So that was flour, go in there with sugar, yeast, and some salt. Go in there and just mix this up. And off the bat, guys, I want to tell you guys, this is not traditional Texas style sausage kolaches. It's very similar, but I'm making a few adjustments that I think that's going to be good just because I'm the cook. You know, I want my food to be how I like it, and I think this is going to be good. But if you want something traditional, I'll link some videos down for you guys to check out. We're gonna go in there with some warm milk now, and then we need 2 chickens. So 1 egg right there, no shells. Bang, just like so. And then to help my stand mixture, I like to give it just a quick mix with the thing. I'm a very helpful person, you know. I want to make its life just as easy as it makes my life. Attach the dough hook, and now you just want to mix this on medium low speed to a shaggy dough ball comes together, and then we'll add the rest of the stuff. Once your dough is shaggy, you're gonna go in there with a tablespoon of butter at a time, adding until each piece is fully incorporated, little by little. Once you add all the butter, just continue to knead it for 6 to 8 minutes until that dough gets smooth. You want it to be workable. It might not be completely smooth. A little tacky is okay. I have some flour right by me that I'll add if it needs it, but 6 to 8 minutes, once it's smooth and tacky like I like it, that's when you'll see me. Okay, our dough is looking ready, nice and supple. It's tacky, so we're good to go here. I always like to add just a little bit of flour to my hands when I work it. Get out the bowl, make sure you scrape all that out. Oh, come on now. I ended up using about a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cups of extra flour, so it's always better to start with less and then just add more as you go. Now, it's a waiting game, so put this in a warm spot, let it rise until doubled in size. In an hour, in a second you'll see me, in an hour, I'll see you. Our dough has risen up absolutely beautiful. Doesn't that just look amazing? I love when dough rises. We'll punch that down, and we wanna weigh this out so we can get equal size, kolache size pieces. So right here, I have a scale right next to me, and we're just gonna tear this out because y'all know me, I want even pieces, uniform. So we have 883 grams. So I'm gonna divide that by about 12 and see how many pieces I get. For each dough ball, I want it to be around 73, 74 grams, just so each piece is even. So of course you wanna measure this up real quick, and then I'll show you how to shape the first one. It's easy, just like when it comes to making rolls. I'm gonna form this into a ball first. Put on your cutting board, pinky thumb down, and you just wanna go in a constant circle till you get a nice tight ball, just like so. Once you get this, then just put it on a baking sheet right next to me. We're gonna shape them all out, and then I'll show you how to flatten them out and then roll the sausage in between. I got a little bit of work to do. I will see you in a second. Once you have all your dough portioned, take it, put it on a cutting board. I'm just gonna put a little bit of flour on my rolling pin just so I hope it doesn't stick. And then right here, I am using beef hot links. I'm using Johnsonville brand. Not sponsored at all. This is where I say it is a little bit different because most of the time, the sausage is not hot links at all, but I was like, why not? I'm from Texas. I think this would be a great addition. So I'm doing it. You're the chef. Do what makes you happy. And we're just gonna roll this out to a 4x5, 5 inches long, 4 inches tall. You wanna get it about a 1/4 inch thick too. And I like this dough that I'm doing with it just because it's a little bit more sturdy. It's gonna hold up to all those juices flowing out. So I'm super anal, so I'm going to measure it out just to make sure I get where I want it to be at. I'm going for perfection, y'all. Y'all blame me? You know what I'm saying? If I can't get perfect results, how can you expect to get perfect results, you know? And once you have your dough rolled out, I'm gonna turn it and face horizontally, take that sausage, and you just wanna roll it up now. You really wanna pinch the seams, making sure it sticks to the bottom, just like so. And then once you get to the end, you just wanna take it and like pinch it right together, just like so. So you don't want nothing coming out, so you wanna make sure all that dough is enclosed. Don't forget about any piece. And just like this, you have a sausage kolache. Now you just wanna rinse and repeat with the rest of your dough. I have a baking sheet right next to me. These are gonna go on too. I'm gonna knock all these out and then I'll show you the shortcut. I forgot to mention the same process goes when it comes to the cheddar jalapeno version that we're making today. So you still wanna roll it out so you get that desired length that you're going for. Then just place that cheddar down that you want or whatever cheese that you're using. Put the sausage on top and the same thing goes. Roll it up. Pinch these seams together so we have no leakage, and then these go back on the baking tray. Our shortcut is super easy, and we're using frozen dinner rolls. These are the Rhodes brand. Bake and serve. All you have to do is follow the package instructions. I let these store in my fridge overnight. If you don't want to do that overnight, you have to let them sit out for 3 to 5 hours, and you bake in with the same thing, the same process. The dough has risen up beautifully, about the same size as my dough actually, which I'm kind of surprised about. So Now it's just a rinse and repeat. Roll these up and then we gotta let these rest. After you finish rolling them up, and let's just take a second, because don't these look absolutely beautiful? You obviously see a clear difference between my dough and then the store-bought dough, but nonetheless, we're gonna have to let these rise still, so doubled in size again. Should be about 45 minutes until an hour, and then we'll get ready to bake, but it's looking so good already. So I will see you in a second. As you can see, our kolaches have risen perfectly. Now we can go ahead and get ready to paint this dough with a little bit of egg wash and milk. And you can coat these with whatever you want. I'm going to be doing some flaky salt for some and then jalapenos on others, but you can do everything. But bagel seasoning, whatever seasoning you really like, you can do that. This is very customizable. Like I say every week, it's very important for you guys to know that you can do whatever you want in your kitchen. Like there's no right or wrong. So feel free to be creative, get creative. You can even sprinkle some cheese on top if you want some extra cheese, but surprisingly, I'm not doing that today. So I'm gonna knock all these out, cover some with flaky salt, cover some with jalapenos that I thinly sliced. And then you'll see me in a second when it's time to bake. Go ahead and preheat that oven to 400 degrees. That is what we're going to be baking it. Now that these look beautiful, these are gonna go in a 400-degree oven for 12 to 15 minutes until golden brown. Just place them in there, and now it's just waiting. Keep an eye on them. Don't let them get too hot. Remember, that sausage is already cooked through, so it just really needs to be warmed up. We're waiting for that dough to become golden and brown, and then we'll come out, paint it, eat up, and call it a day. These bad boys are out the oven and looking absolutely beautiful, nice, puffy, golden brown. I went ahead and brushed it with a little bit of melted butter just to get that shine, add a little bit extra flavor. Now you just wanna let these cool a couple minutes, and then we'll get ready to dig in and take a bite, because these look amazing. My mouth is watering. I'm ready to see what these are heading for. These low-key were bigger than I expected, but that's okay. We'll go one regular one, and then we'll get one jalapeno one. Let's cut into it and see these cross sections, see how we did. Oh yeah, these look and smell absolutely beautiful. Not bad. I can deal with that. I can live with this for sure. That's that one. And then the jalapeno cheddar. This one looks delicious. All right, enough talking. Let's see what these are hitting for. We'll start with the jalapeno cheddar. Good Lord, my mouth is watering. Wow, I've missed you so much. It's a good day to be DeRay, man. I'm about to eat good. In a perfect world, I would like for that sausage to be right in the center, but it's still gonna taste great, eat the same. A nice crumb. This regular one looks just as tasty. Let's go for it. Wow. This is so Texas. Good God almighty. Another week in a row, I have absolutely no complaints. That dough is buttery, it's soft. The flaky salt on top, the jalapeno cheddar. That is absolutely phenomenal. Make these at home and I promise you feel the same way. If you've never had any of these before, make these and I promise you these would change your world. You would request every donut shop to have these. And the hack on top of that, if you could just use store-bought dough and roll them up and have the same results, go for it. Nonetheless, I'm super happy with it. Send this to somebody that's been missing out on these, someone that needs these in their lives. Comment down below what I can do next, what I can do different. Y'all know the deal. Come back next week. Y'all know I got a banger. I'll see y'all there. Peace. Oh, I'm about to eat good today. Bro, I real life can't dance. Okay, I got plenty left over and these are gonna be perfect the next day. If you wanna freeze them, just wrap them in some parchment paper, a little bit of saran wrap, throw them in the freezer. Good to go for at least a month. Come back next week for real. I'll see y'all then.